Though it's commonly believed that money drives society forward, how much do we actually understand about it? Before the stock market and cryptocurrencies, history has seen a wide variety of transaction practices. Prior to the invention of money, trade was conducted purely through barter. A kilogram of wool could be exchanged for 3 barrels of beer, for instance, and so forth. For a while, consumers also paid for goods with expensive spices or substances like salt. Ancient civilizations began minting coins and developing the first form of money around 1500 BC. Tang Dynasty paper money originated in China in the 7th century. In 1920, the United States became the first country to use credit cards. There are currently approximately 1.6 million ATMs dispersed throughout the world. How much do you actually know about money, though? The first civilization to imprint a person's likeness on a coin was the Romans. Emperor Julius Caesar of Rome put his likeness on a coin for circulation in 44 BC after winning the war. It was an unseemly display of political haughtiness at the time in Rome. But it's obvious that the style has taken off. Finding a coin now without a face would be unusual. Please remember to like and subscribe for more interesting facts as you click your way across the globe. Special rings were used by knights as payment. In the Middle Ages, knights preferred not to carry money in their pockets due to prowling thieves. They wore unique rings instead. A knight would stamp the bill with his ring if he frequently visited a bar. The owner would then provide the stamped bill as payment to the knight at his castle. Up until World War II, Siberia utilized tea bricks as currency. Tea bricks served as the primary form of payment in Siberia from the 9th through the 20th centuries. These tea bricks were more valuable to the Chinese people than metal money. When they were starving, they would consume tea bricks and brew them into warm remedies to treat colds and coughs. The most frequent person to appear on coinage is Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II has been on 15 banknotes since she was a little kid. She originally featured on Canada's $20 bill when she was 8 years old. But the only woman to ever be depicted on American coinage was Martha Washington. Salt was used as currency by ancient Romans. Romans had no refrigeration technology and relied solely on salt to preserve foods like fresh meat. As a result, salt was so highly valued by the Romans that they used it as money. Even the word salary comes from the Latin word sal, which meaning salt. Your bills contain more microorganisms than you may imagine. Money is more filthy than a regular toilet. One NYU study discovered more than 3,000 different types of germs linked to food poisoning and pneumonia on just $81 bills. Each bank printed its own money until the Federal Reserve was established in 1913. Presently, approximately 170 distinct currencies are produced globally in factories referred to as mints. The $100,000 gold certificate that was released in 1934 was the biggest bill ever printed. From December 1934 to January 1935, more than a month was needed to print the biggest banknote. You won't be able to access this law anytime soon, though. It is exclusively applied in official exchanges between the Federal Reserve Banks and the Treasury of the United States. The American dollar has a $2 note. Although it's a rare sight, you can ask for it at your neighborhood bank. Only 18 months are allowed on a $1 bill. Money has a finite shelf life. Money eventually needs to be replenished due to wear and tear. Here is a detailed analysis of how long coins and bills typically last. 18 months for a $1 bill, 2 years for a $5 bill, 3 years for a $10 bill, 4 years for a $20 bill, 9 years for a $50 bill, and 9 years for a $100 bill. Years, 30 coins. The formal term for the study of money is numismatics. The study of money, including coins, tokens, paper money, and related items, is known as numismatics. High-tech ink is used to print money. 9.5 tons of ink are used each day to print money. Bills are printed with trackable, magnetic, and color-changing ink. Nevertheless, each year more monopoly money is printed than actual money. Your coin's edges feature grooves that serve a purpose. The grooves on coin sides prevent anyone from removing the faces and turning them into valuable metals. A quarter contains 119 grooves compared to 118 on a dime. Each year, Americans spend $117 billion on fast food. A significant portion of this figure comes from McDonald's, which brings in $75 million per day. Manufacturing a dime costs 2.4 cents. Yes, it is more expensive to make a penny than to spend one. More money is made through gambling than any other industry. Casinos bring in more money annually than all of the biggest movies, sports, theme parks, cruises, and music combined. In 1963, the words "In God We Trust" first appeared on U.S. money. It serves as their country's motto. The eagle on the American silver dollar was a genuine eagle by the name of Peter, which is another interesting detail regarding American currency. On the reverse of a $5 bill, the Lincoln Memorial's top features a list of all 50 states. But to read it, you'd need a magnifying lens. $2.1 billion of Pablo Escobar's change was eaten by rats. Pablo Escobar, the notorious drug kingpin, had so much extra money lying about that he lost more than $2 billion to rats. Since he was unable to deposit his money in a bank, he kept his cash in a warehouse. Since Escobar only lost 10% of his savings as a result of these bugs, this wasn't a problem for him. 1 gram equals 1 banknote. 1 pound equals 454 banknotes. If you were to weigh all the money in the world, they very likely would weigh significantly less than they did in the past. Only 8% of the world's money is still in physical form today. The largest counterfeiter is North Korea. North Korea creates forgeries with such accuracy that they are known as superdollars, and the Federal Reserve must use sophisticated technology to spot them. The Secret Service found bogus bills worth an estimated $45 million as of 2009. Money engravers have a high level of expertise. All the imprints and designs on our money are the work of money engravers. Since they must illustrate in reverse, the endeavor requires extraordinary talent. Engravers must complete nearly 15 years of schooling. The first 13 colonies are referenced in covert designs on a $1 bill. 13 not lucky? No, not for a dollar bill. Your dollar bill has 13 pointed patterns throughout its design, including 13 steps on the pyramid, 13 vertical bars on the shield, 13 horizontal stripes at the top of the shield, 13 stars above the eagle, 13 leaves and 13 berries on the olive branch in one of the eagle's talons, and 13 arrows. There are 13 stars above the key on the Department of Treasury seal. Pests can be eliminated by placing pennies in your garden. Slugs will receive electric shocks from touching buried pennies, copper, and zinc surfaces. Perhaps you should just bury your loose change the next time you need pest treatment. The piggy bank has been around since medieval times. The Old English word pygg, which was used to make clay jars and plates that stored money, is where the term piggy bank originates. The term eventually altered through time to become piggy bank, with a pig replacing the earlier conventional shape. Over $40 million was paid for the most costly coin. At $43.7 million, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel was the most expensive coin ever sold. It is a rare coin that a renegade mint worker created. There are now just 5 known to exist. Cocaine has traces in the majority of U.S. currency. According to a 2009 study, between 90% and 94% of bills contain the illegal chemical, primarily as a result of drug transactions and bills being snorted. Money has always contributed as much to society as it has taken. Money appears to be the driving force behind everything, but ideally learning more about it will increase your appreciation for it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more facts videos if you liked our video.